welcome back to the NIIT channel. So if you're new here, this is where we explore automation, AI workflows, and build tools that make your daily operations smoother, smarter, and way more efficient. So today we are walking through one of the most practical business-ready automations that you can build inside n8n, a customer support WhatsApp bot powered by your Google Docs knowledge base and Gemini AI. So this bot automatically reads the customer message, it looks up answers in your documentation, then it generates a response with Gemini AI and sends it back through WhatsApp completely hands-free. And it even logs every interaction in Google Sheets and stays compliant with WhatsApp's 24-hour messaging window rules. And the best part, this automation already exists as a ready-to-use template inside n8n. So instead of building everything from the scratch, I'll show you how to load it up, how each part works, and how you can adapt it for your own business. And if you're wondering how to set up WhatsApp credentials, no worries. I've already made a full WhatsApp bot tutorial explaining everything step by step. So I'll just link that in the description. So for now, let's jump right into the n8n. So here I'm starting on my main n8n dashboard. And from the sidebar, just go ahead and click on templates over here. And this would open you a huge library of the pre-existing workflows. So just go over to the search bar and type something like customer support. Then click on search. And you should see the template called customer support WhatsApp bot with Google Docs knowledge base and Gemini AI. And that's the one that we'll be using for today. So click on the template and then click on use for free. Then I'll just import the template into my local server. And these are the things that you require for this automation to work. So you require your WhatsApp credentials, you require your Google Docs credentials, you require your Google Gemini chat model, and you require your Google Sheets credentials, and a WhatsApp Business Cloud credential. So it won't be very difficult to connect to your Google Docs, your Google Sheets, and the Google Gemini chat model. And for WhatsApp, I've already made up a tutorial and the link is in the description. So you can just refer to that and set up your API key and the access token for this. So for now, I'll just press on skip. So after I press on skip, you can see that you'll see a horizontal chain of nodes, starting with WhatsApp on the left, then moving through your Google Docs, your prompt preparation, the AI agent, the Google Sheets logging, the 24-hour check, and finally 2 different message sending paths. And we are going to break down every single part of this workflow so you fully understand how this works. So I'll just zoom my workflow for a bit. And let's begin on the far left, which is when message received. So when I click on this node, this is basically a WhatsApp trigger. So anytime a customer sends a message to your WhatsApp business number, this node would detect it and start the workflow. Now, if you don't have your WhatsApp API connected yet, don't panic. Like I said earlier, I have a full video that covers getting your WhatsApp credentials, setting up the Meta developers account, and connecting it to n8n. So for this tutorial, I'm not going to repeat those steps. Just follow that other video whenever you're ready. So once the bot receives the message, we move on to our next step. So this is my next step, that is my Google Doc node, which has been renamed as a company's knowledge. So what this node does is, this node grabs the content from a Google document that acts as your company's internal knowledge base. And when I click on it, so inside this node, n8n connects to the Google Doc. It pulls the entire text from a specific document and makes that information available for the AI to analyze. So this setup is incredibly powerful because it allows your business team to update your bot's knowledge without touching n8n at all. And just edit the Google Doc, hit save, and the bot immediately starts using the new information. And this is one of the cleanest and simplest ways to maintain a live knowledge base. So again, just connect to your credentials and you'll be good to go. Now my next node is labeled as a prepare prompt node. So this is where we combine the customer's WhatsApp message, your Google Docs knowledge base, and structured instructions for the AI. And the result is a nicely formatted prompt that tells the AI exactly how to respond. So inside this node, you'll see something like here is a user message and here is the company's documentation. You are a helpful customer support agent. And this node ensures that the AI knows the full context of the question and the correct rules to follow when generating an answer. And a well prepared prompt equals better, clearer, and more reliable AI responses, especially for customer support. So you should take your time on this node and make it as best as you can. You can refer to chat models like ChatGPT, Claude for your help. And after that, we now proceed on to the main branch of the workflow or the brain of the workflow, the AI agent node. And this node has two inputs connected to it. We have my Google Gemini chat model, and you also have our simple memory node. So the memory node is where like it allows the AI to remember the previous messages within the same session. That means if the customer asks a follow-up question, the bot can respond in context and not like a blank slate every time. And by editing the context window length, you can actually tell the AI how much memory or how much conversation you want it to store. So for now it's 5, but we can also edit this to as 10 so that the AI stores the last 10 conversations. And except that, we also have a Google Gemini. So Gemini 3 has just been released. So while selecting through your models, it's advisable that you should select model 3 for more elaborative answers. And now I'll just go back and click onto my AI agent node. So inside the AI agent, the prepared prompt flows in and Gemini reads both the customer's question and your company's knowledge, and it generates a professional support answer. So this turns the documentation into a real AI powered agent. And if you ever want the bot to follow certain tone guidelines, including disclaimers, or never answers question outside your knowledge base, you would configure all of that inside this prompt structure over here. So again, you can always rely to chat models like ChatGPT, Claude for this, and you can make changes as you wish to. Now, after the AI produces an answer, the workflow goes through. Now, this is my date and time node. So what this does it simply attaches the current timestamp. So this helps track when each message was handled. So when I click on it, you can see that we have our current time included. We can also select through a variety of operations. For now, it's get current date. And we can also add in few options like time zone or input field. So you can do a lot of things with this. And then we have our next node, that is a Google Sheet node. So we have our append or update row operation over here. So this node, it logs the conversation. So every time a customer asks a question, the workflow writes a new row into a Google Sheet, including the customer's phone number, their message, the AI's reply, the timestamp. And this gives you a clean support history, analytics, training data if you want to improve your knowledge base. And this is great for managers or support teams who need to track volume and common issues. So when I click on it, again, it already has a variety of operations prepared for you as per the template that was presented to you by the n8n. And you can simply connect your credentials by clicking on create new credentials over here, and you'll be good to go. Now I'll go ahead and go back to my canvas. Now after this is the most important part of our workflow. That is a 24-hour window check. So WhatsApp has strict rules about what businesses can send. So this is my yellow node, and when I click on it, so this node contains a small JavaScript function that calculates the last time the customer messaged you, or how many hours have passed, or whether you're still within WhatsApp Freeform 24-hour reply window. And this is essential because if you reply within 24 hours, you can just send any message you want. But if more than 24 hours pass, then you must use a pre-approved WhatsApp template. So this node ensures your bot always stays compliant automatically and no human oversight is needed. Now after that we have our if node. So this node takes the result of the 24-hour check and splits the workflow into two parts. So we have my clean answer node over here, and then we have my send pre-approved template message node over here. So I'll discuss my path one first. So my path one is my inside 24 hours window, and my part two is my outside 24 hours window. If I describe this path, so if we are within the inside 24 hours window, we are allowed to send a normal WhatsApp message. However, if we are outside the 24-hour window, this is where your workflow branches into two different sending methods. So let's just take a look at both. Um, Now first we have my clean answer node over here. So when I click on this JavaScript node, so this cleans up the AI's reply. It removes the unnecessary line breaks, fixes formatting, and makes sure everything is WhatsApp safe. So you can see the code over here, but if you want to change the code, you can always rely on AI model for this. And this is my sends AI agent answer. So when I click on this, so what this does is this actually sends a cleaned AI message directly back to the customer, because we are within the 24-hour messaging window and this is allowed and free form. So you can again connect your credentials over here and you're good to go. Now for my part two, which is my outside 24-hour window. So if the 24 hours have passed, the workflow now takes the second path. So click on the node, which is named as a send pre-approved template message. So I'm just going to click on it. So here you select one of your WhatsApp business API templates, something like, we noticed you attempted to contact support, or here's an important update. So the template allows you to legally contact the customer outside the window, and this helps your bot fully compliant with Meta's policies. And yeah, so you can always add a component over here and you'll be good to go. So for now, I'll just go back and we'll take a recap of what this entire automation gives you. So you have your 24/7 customer support agent, you have answers written using your Google Docs knowledge, you have AI generated response powered by Gemini, then automatic logging in Google Sheets, you have fully compliance Google WhatsApp rules, and you don't require coding, and easy updates by simply editing your Google Doc. So this setup gives small teams a huge boost and gives big team a scalable automated support system. And that's the full walkthrough of the customer support WhatsApp bot with Google Docs knowledge base and Gemini AI. So if you found this helpful, just make sure to like this video, subscribe to the NIIT channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future tutorials. And if you want to learn how to set up the WhatsApp connection step by step, just check out my dedicated WhatsApp bot tutorial in the description. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.